Hello, welcome back to the Kroom Family Kitchen. We are here today for breakfast, Chef. We will be preparing for you some sweet potato hash and eggs. We hope you enjoy it. Come along with me and we will have a blast together. Okay, so this is what we're working with. We're doing two pretty decent sized sweet potatoes and one onion. Except we're not going to use the whole onion. As you can see, I already used kind of some of the onion with a different recipe. And I don't think I'm going to use the rest of it here. Maybe like to here? I don't know. It's very, as you can see, we're very precise here, folks. But yeah, I'm going to start chopping the onion first and then get that cracking. Alrighty, so I'm going to slice it about here with my sharp knife here. And we're going to see how much that really comes out to be and then decide from there if we want more. I think that's all right. You know, I could probably use more. Honestly, you know, you could probably use about half an onion if you're really going to make this. But just depending on your preference of onion, that'll decide how much onion you use. That's the good news, folks. You can do whatever you want. So I'm going to slice that. I'm not going to slice it into little chunks. I'm going to slice it into like, you know, this is the technique. I'll just show you. You slice it kind of like that. So that way you have like kind of bigger pieces. Because the thing is, if you slice it into tiny chunks, you're not going to be able to even notice that you have an onion. I think kind of the point of an onion is to know you have onion. You know what I mean? So you see it's like kind of bigger pieces. This piece is probably a little too big. So I'm going to keep slicing here. Kind of hard to slice with one hand. I need a camera crew. If anyone knows a camera crew, that would be great. Okay, now we're going to take this onion. We're going to fry it up in a little pan with some olive oil. I got my pan. Now I'm going to get some olive oil, or as I actually like to call it, is oil. Okay, getting low. Okay, also low. We're gonna make do with what we got here, folks. I get this Bertolli organic extra virgin Earl for that rich taste flavor. Actually, it was probably on sale. That's typically what determines my olive oil purchase, is the sale price. But as if you watch my last video, you know that I try to get sales, and sometimes to my detriment, folks. So depending, I feel like this is a pretty good one, but if you see one that's like nasty, just don't cheap out, okay? Don't be like me, all right? Okay, I'm gonna preheat this oven here to something for... no, I changed my mind. 450. Okay, preheat that up. This is going to heat up. We're going to add our onions and go from there. As I was saying about cheaping out, folks, the thing is, you know, sometimes you can find some good deals on some good stuff. And sometimes you can find some good deals on not good stuff. And the thing is, it's like, just because it's cheap, do you really need it? You know, typically in my household, my husband is like, yeah, if it's cheap, I need it. Even if I don't need it, I need it. So I try to get the deals, but hey, in the case of a prior video, peanut butter cheesecake video, if you watch that, you know that cheap did not go in my favor, folks. So keep that in mind. Okay, I feel like, oh crap, it's already steaming. Okay, I gotta turn that down actually. Please hold. All right, that was way too hot for my onions, folks. And I don't want to turn the fan on and ruin the impeccable sound quality of this video. So I'm going to add those. Oh, Terry. Okay. Oh, my. Hold on a second. Okay, our lovely onions have been added. Now, I'm going to add a little seasoning, folks. Now, I like to add this Goya Adobo seasoning, all-purpose seasoning. So this does fall under all purposes. This is the purpose, and I think this counts. Trying to get the lid off here. I'm going to add a couple sprinkles of that. It's very precise, as I mentioned earlier. Just, you know, a couple that. Oh, that might have been a little much. But I'm going to stir that up. This is going to cook in until they're like brown. You don't want it to overcook because we're going to cook it further in the oven. So I'll show you when to stop these bad boys and we'll go from there. Okay. I'm going to start chopping my sweet potatoes here. I'm going to chop these into cubes, all right? So not a circle, not a triangle, not a diamond, but a cube, folks. Okay, so there are my sweet potato cubes. Depending on what size of cube you like, you can decide how big or how small you like it. I like it about that size, okay? And let's check on our onions now. Ooh, that is perfect, actually. Like I said, you don't want to overcook it because it's going to cook further in the onion. Okay, it's going to cook further in the oven, folks. So I'm going to turn that off, and we're going to combine both these items into a pan. Okay, just dumping these directly into a pan. Shout out to Rachel Ray with these cool pans I got. Thank you. Pans right in there. Probably need to use a spatula. Alrighty, so I'm gonna stir this around. Now we've reached a point where you can add an optional ingredients, folks. You can add veggies. You can add whatever else you want. I would think Brussels sprouts might be good in this. Or what I was gonna add is bacon. But the problem is, I don't know if you can tell. No, you can't. This bacon is frozen. So I won't be adding it today, but typically I do put some bacon. I chop it up after it's cooked, and then I'm gonna add it into my pan, folks. It's really yummy. However, today we will not be enjoying the bacon. Okay, so anywho, we're gonna stir this evenly here, and then we're gonna add a tad more olive oil. There's some from the onions, but not quite enough. We need more to cover the sweet taters. Hopefully we have enough. As you saw, I'm running a tad low. And then I'm gonna add more of my handy dandy Goya seasoning. Oh yeah, baby. I'm gonna add about, is any coming out? Okay, all right, well, I usually would add a little bit more, maybe like a tablespoon, or I don't know, I don't measure it, but probably need to scour the pantry and see if I have a tad bit more here. Turns out we don't have any more, so that's going to be good enough. I'm going to do my Goya seasoning now. Side note on serving size. This is enough food to feed 2 adults and 1 toddler. Well, a toddler that doesn't eat very much. So if you have more people, you have to add in probably a 1/3 sweet potato, folks. All right, I'm adding my Goya. And then I also have a secret ingredient. I don't even know if I should tell you guys this, but if you're tuning in, you're gonna get the exclusive. Couldn't find my actual secret ingredient, so we're using my second secret ingredient, which is chili powder, baby. Oh yeah, that gives it a little extra something, something. Okay, I'm gonna stir that. Then I'm gonna put it in the oven that we preheated to 450 for, what do I do, 30 minutes? I do 30 minutes, but I stir it at 15. So we'll see you in 15, folks. All right, folks, it's been about 15 minutes. Ooh, steamy. All right, looks pretty good. Actually, I don't recommend doing what I did. You don't want to keep your oven door open that long because you let all the heat out. But anywho, we're doing what we got. We're doing the best we can with what we got. Put it that way, if I could talk. All right, so you see, getting pretty. Now, depending if you like it kind of burnt like that or not, you could actually take it out earlier and stir it earlier. My husband actually prefers burnt items, so this is how we make it here, folks. I'm just gonna do like test one to see. I mean, to me, that seems kind of done. So, I'm gonna think about this for a minute. I'll be back with you in a second to see if we're gonna cook it longer or if it's gonna be done. Please hold. All right, everybody, I realized the error in my ways. You're supposed to cook it for 10 minutes, then you stir it, then cook it 10 more minutes. So we cooked it 15 minutes and we didn't stir it, and it's kind of done already. So what we're gonna do is now we're gonna put the oven, okay, we're gonna put it to 425. And then we're gonna add some eggs into this, folks. So please hold and I'll show you how to do it. Okay, I have my lovely assistant here actually able to film, so that's good. what we're gonna do is we're gonna make like 4 little pockets, like little circles. You see, that's a circle, that's a circle, that's what I'm calling a pocket. And we're having the sweet potatoes and onions as a border, because what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the eggs in the middle and hope that it doesn't run away, okay? So, that looks pretty good to me. Doesn't have to be perfect. As you see, we're not going for perfection here, folks. All right, so we're just gonna crack some eggs. Oh, that one might have got a shell in it. Oh, several shells. Just don't do that. Don't do it like that, okay? Just do it better than that, and then you won't have shells, all right? Okay, first one, not great. Let's try for second one. Little better, I would say. So you see how it runs, but then the sweet potatoes kind of catch it? It's like a little basket for it. We're going for cute. Not perfect, but cute, folks. That's the motto of my life. Oh, dang it, that's a shell again. Wow. Okay. Okay. There you have it. We're gonna put it back in the oven at 425 for 8 minutes. Quick side note, I'm gonna add more Goya, folks. Can't get enough Goya. Actually, you can do too much Goya. That's possible. So don't do too much. Just a light dusting of Goya. Team, the 8 minutes or whatever we did is up. So, oh, steamy. Okay, so this is the final product, folks. It looks kind of yummy. It's gonna be good. Pending the final taste test, we're gonna let it cool a minute. So, let me just show you something here, in case you're wondering, because the eggs, if you've never made this before, you might be like, ah! Oh, we dropped something. Okay, folks, it didn't break. That's good news. Anywho, this is actually like firm, okay? So it doesn't look done, but it is done. It's firm. I made the mistake the first time I made this. I'm like, man, that doesn't look done. And then I cooked it for like way too long. So yeah, 8 minutes is just fine. Actually, if you like it a little runny, you could do like 7 minutes even. You could even do 6 minutes. I mean, people like drink raw eggs for breakfast. So you can do whatever you want, once again. Alrighty, so we're gonna do the final taste test here, and I'm gonna let you know how it is, folks. Hope you enjoy. Thank you so much. We'll be with you shortly. Welcome back to the Kroom Family Kitchen. Here with the review is my husband, Travis. Travis, how did you like the breakfast this morning? Sweet potato hash.
Thought it was pretty good. It was a balanced meal. We had some carbs and some protein like she talked in her video. I really liked the sweet potatoes. The inside was soft, but yet the outside was a little crispy. Had some burnt edges, which I really enjoy. And yeah, the egg was really good, so I highly recommend it.
And is there anything you think you might like change, or anything you'd like different next time?
It was lacking on the bacon. I think adding bacon really kicks it up a notch.
I see. Yep. Appreciate the feedback.
Yep.
And there you have it, folks. That's a sweet potato hash review from my husband, Travis. So, hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe to get the next one. Have a great day. Thank you so much. Bye.